Morning guys, November 6, 2024. This one here, I gotta go to one of the daycares. There's a couple of heating systems over there that aren't working. And I guess the electrician went by over there and tried to get them to go and couldn't figure out what was going on there. Then he sent me some pictures, told me that, exhaust fan motor was running, but light was blinking down below and wouldn't have kicking on the heat. So I know that's an American Standard unit. I've worked on that one before. I have parts in the truck for some of the parts for it. And there's another one up on the second floor that's a real old, it's probably a Pilot thermocouple type with a fan cycle switch, a real old unit. So we're gonna see if we can get them both. We're gonna go look at them both. They close at 5, so I'm going there after 5. There's no kids around, and I can get over there and get in there. I got a key. I could do what I got to do when there's no bunch of kids around. On these daycares, that's what I like to do. They're at night or on the weekends when there's no one around and there's a problem, I go in and see if I can fix it. We'll try it. I got Miss Molly with me. I don't know if you can see her, but she's there. She wanted to go for a ride. We'll try to get you some shots when I get over there. It's ramping up. We'll go for codes here. Don't even have the flipping door on there right, for one. What is that there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 blinks. Three flashes. Pressure switch error. Pressure switch error. Look at the pressure switch right here. Times the fucking thing's full of water. I don't think that's a bad pressure switch. Bad pressure switch there, maybe. You just fire it up. Houston, we have ignition. Just did a little sucking on the pressure switch there, and she fired right up. Did you see that? I did a little sucking action on that pressure switch. Might have been a bad connection there. See this? How this is fucking loose here. See how this connection is kind of loosey-goosey. Maybe that's what the problem is. They don't want to do a lot of work, they just want to do minimum repairs here on this thing, so. See how this is loosey-goosey? Not even the right connector on there. Something's cattywampus here, something's a little wokey. Something's a little wokey here, mama. A little better connection on that. Let's try that, make sure these are all good. It seems a little loosey-goosey here on the. It seems a little loosey-goosey on the top here. Let's give this a cut. Trim this up. Give this a little.
David Gonsalves, Electrian.
Yeah, I put that thing on manual. Them lights came on, but the one in the very back is not lighting up. There's 3 on that wall. The one on the very back needs to be changed. The light outside.
But was the breaker tripped?
No, I just put the box on manual. It didn't click in yet. You didn't set the clock low. You didn't set the clock low enough. You fucking dummy.
Yeah, I am getting fucking old, man. What the fuck? Well, just leave it on because it'll go off. Whatever in the morning, I gotta go back up there to do an exit sign in that thermostat. So good. So good. I feel better that it doesn't have a short circuit. The lights on the porch work, right?
The one on the very back, the light's not working. So.
What do you mean the very back, Steve?
The back of the building. You got 3 lights on that side. Where you walk out of the building in the back, there's 3 lights on the side. The back one. Towards the back of the building is not lighting up, so that one needs to be changed. So I just put the lock box. I put on manual, and it clicked, and I walked outside, and the lights were on.
Perfect.
So
the pole lights are on, the big lights in the back in the playground. Those are on a different thing. That's on a photo cell, but I didn't check that either today.
well, you don't need that because they just want to be able so they can walk out to their car, I guess, right?
Gotcha. Well, yeah. Okay. But the poles aren't on either, Steve?
All right, so this furnace, the pressure switch wasn't kicking in. It was a 3-blink code, so I just took the hoses off. I kind of gave it a little sucking action, and it's working again. So, some of the connectors are a little loose. So I'll take a picture of it. If it acts up again, I'll have to get another one.
Gotcha.
All right, good enough.
Upstairs, you haven't been up there, right?
Not yet. I'm going there next.
Thanks, Steve. Let me know if the parking lot lights are working, because that's not on the time clock. That has a photo cell. So when it gets dark, they should be on all night. The big poles, like in the playground.
All right, when I walk outside, I'll look at it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All
Right.
right, bye.
All right, so we tightened up them connectors. Let's see if it kicks on now. We don't want to spend a lot of money here. This door switch has already jumped out. I might have a bad switch there. I might even have one of them in the truck. I'm not sure. Bad pressure switch. It might be a bad pressure switch. Three-blink code's a pressure switch, right? That's what that's called. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's fine. Unless it's not calling for heat. The pressure switch is open. Bad pressure switch. I just blew on it. She fired up. Got a bad pressure switch there. I might have one of these in the truck. I don't know. This pressure switch is bad because I just blew on this and she fired up. So that's the problem. This is it. You can't jump that out either. Let's see what's the number on it. It's got power coming in and power going out of it. Pressure switch. In and out. Burner and enclosure. That runs off the it's gonna be a certain one. That's definitely the problem, is this thing. Let's see if I got one in the truck. I think I do. I might have a pressure switch in here somewhere. I hope it's kind of a funky one. A special one. There's no going to want to fucking buy that sucker. There. This shit in here from great. Probably gonna have to order that part. So I got one in here. I might have one in here. Oh, well. It's only one. That's a special fucking unit. That's a weird breed, Mama. You're shitting your pants over there, Molly. I can smell you. Alright, I got it to work. I'm gonna take this out and blow into this thing for this thing to click back over. So I'm gonna disconnect the thermostat and try it again. I'm gonna need a new vacuum switch there. Disconnect this. Put a jumper on it. That's the white. That's for the heat. Do it a couple of times. I'll put a jumper on it so I can control the heat from here. We'll see if it fires up. Gotta be able to fire up more than one time here, you know. Got a jumper on it. I did blow all these lines out, make sure nothing's blocked. It is off here, so you make sure there's no shit in any of this stuff. I did cut these lines. Sometimes what happens is the heat exchangers. Sometimes the heat exchangers go on these things and you don't get a good. See how that's kind of loosey-goosey there? I'll try cutting that back a little bit too. Add another. Now we're gonna have to get a new. This is the white for the heat. Let's see if it kicks on again. Should kick in and then we should glow and fire. There we go. We'll do it a couple of times, make sure she fires. Houston, we have ignition. Sometimes, you know, just we tightened up the connections. I'm going to take all the information down. If it acts up again, I'll get another one of these switches. Sometimes you get old and crusty, man. Things are an issue. Old as shit. Cereal on this fucker. That's for the heat. We'll put the heat back together. Fire it back up again. She's running. She's a runner. Yeah, so I did. Made sure I got good connections there. We reconnected all these lines. I mean, it is possible the switch is acting up, and it could be the heat exchanger starting to go on this thing. It's an older unit, man. Freedom 90. Let it go. Alright, so the vacuum switch with issues, tightened up connectors, and the tubes was tubes, and it was sticking open. So I do have the information in case I need a new one. We'll let that ride. And if it happens again, I gotta get another switch. I'll look into the switch when I get home, see if I could locate one. I did put screening on this. Last time I was here, the kids had thrown a bunch of toys in there, but that's not the case. That bottom one's got a screen on it too. So, bottom one's got a screen too. That's not the problem. This one might be a hot surface igniter. The door was ajar when I came here. I think this one might be a glow igniter. It's way up on top there, see it? That might be a problem. If I can get it out, I don't know. I betcha. Smell gas. I think inside igniter is fucking junk. Betcha. The inside of that igniter. There we go. Switch or something, maybe. Glowing red, mama. See if she fires. When I came here, this door wasn't on all the way. There's a switch in here. It said the heat or the AC wasn't working, so that makes sense if this door was ajar. Look at all the filters out, and they're running, they're just running regular filters in there. Number 5. She's a real shit show, mama. New cap and blower motor. That was 5 years ago. I put a new cap in it. The guy says, "Oh, that motor's never gonna last. That motor's never gonna last." Yeah. Been what? 5 years since I did the run cap? Yeah, you should have changed the motor. The motor's not gonna last. Yeah. Okay, guy. Everybody's a flipping blowback. He's running. Shining like the morning star. Blower door off. Door switch not engaged. That was a simple one. Fan's working, right? Yeah, fan's definitely working. She's a flipping old bitch. Oh yeah, she's an old crusty one, huh? She is an old one. He's a runner. $72.